Okay, everybody, welcome aboard. Our Cherokee 6 this morning. We're going to make a quick flight up to Mount Vernon for some maintenance. And any way you slice it, it's cold. And you can see there's snow on the ground here. We got just a little bit of snow overnight. It's about 1/8 of an inch. Completely dry, and from the looks of it, they haven't plowed the runway yet. So we'll be taking off on the runway with a little bit of dry snow there. But we don't have any wind, so we're not too worried about that. Be a real quick flight up to Mount Vernon. We'll go up to about 2,500 feet, and then we'll come in on runway 23 up at Mount Vernon. They're not reporting any wind there either. And we're going to drop off the Cherokee for the new Garmin G5 installation. So we'll see how that works. And next time we fly this airplane, hopefully it'll have the Garmin G5 in it. Brakes released here. And we got some oil temperature, not very much, but we get a little bit, so we'll taxi out, and then we'll worry about everything else as we go out there. Keep the power on the engine relatively low here, so we don't hurt anything. Oh, we got good braking, so that's good. Nothing to worry about there. I noticed the tires are a little bumpy this morning. That's just because they've been sitting. They're cold on one side. That'll go away pretty quick. There goes Cape Air, Cessna 402, going to St. Louis. Our airline service here at Veterans Airport. Marion Ground, Cherokee 1541 X-rays at the T-hangars, taxi for takeoff, north departure.
Cherokee 1541 X-ray, Marion Ground, runway 2, taxi via Charlie Bravo Alpha. Wind is 3204, altimeter 3043.
Going to 2 via Charlie Bravo Alpha 41 X-ray. I just noticed the snow is so dry that the path behind the airplane from the prop wash is completely clear. So that's nice. So we'll plow the runway for whoever else comes out and flies this morning. Able to see out here the lines on the taxiway right there, just from Cape Air, just from the two engines on the 402, blowing the snow around. That's how dry it is. Fairly cold. Temperature's minus 11 Celsius right now. All right. Get our checklist out here, run our run-up checklist real quick. The brakes are set, fuel's on a proper tank, flight controls are clear and correct. Cape Air off down the runway there, and he doesn't seem to have any issues other than kicking up a little bit of that dry snow behind him, so looking good there. Alternate air is closed. Instruments are set. Our DG doesn't work, but that's why we're going for maintenance. Annunciator lights are checked and set. Mixture is set for best power, and the oil temperature is up, so I'm okay doing the run-up. Run-up in this airplane is done at 2,000 RPM. Check our mags. Nice and smooth. Cycle the prop. Piper says in cold conditions, want to cycle the prop 3 times. Let it recover. Cycle it again. It's a good way to get that oil moving in the morning. Looks good. Vacuum is good right there. Alternator looks okay.
27, contact Kansas City Center.
Over there, Code 27, nice, good day.
Power back. Our friction set. Trim is set for takeoff. Flaps are set 10 degrees. The fuel pump and the lights are on. Props high RPM, mixtures best power, seat belts are latched, doors and windows are closed and latched and heat turned on. And transponders 1200 in alt. Marion Tower, Cherokee 1541 X-ray, runway 2, ready for takeoff.
Cherokee 1541 X-ray, Marion Tower, runway 2, you're clear for takeoff, wind 3004.
Clear for takeoff on 241 X-ray. Final looks clear. Final check of the airplane systems are all set for takeoff. Flaps are good. Windsock confirms what the tower's saying. Oil pressure looks good. Airspeed's alive. 80 miles an hour. Rotate. Gonna climb good this morning. That's 1,400 feet a minute. There's 1,500 feet a minute. Temperatures and pressures are all good. Ten degrees of flaps can come out. Let the nose come down a little. And there's 1,000 AGL. I'm going to go ahead and reduce power a little bit just because it's so cold. I don't want to work in the engine too awfully hard, so we'll go 25 squared. And we'll turn on course. After takeoff checklist, airspeed's checked, flaps are up, throttle set, prop is set, mixture set, fuel pumps off, landing lights off, engine instruments are checked. Checklist is complete. Not going to take long to get 2,500 feet today, that's for sure. Try to fix the camera there for you. I got to get a mount that works for the camera with the headset adapter. I found that out this morning. So hopefully the video is somewhat decent. All right, there's 2,500 feet. Push nose over a little. If any of you are considering a Cherokee 6, I would highly recommend it. I love this airplane. I've been flying it now for about 8 years. And it is one of the easiest airplanes to fly that I've ever had. And it's a lot of fun. Throw some friends in it and go. It's not terribly fast by any means, but it's a lot of fun. It's a nice, easy airplane to fly. We've got this one equipped nicely. A lot of fun. This is the great thing about ADS-B. That traffic up there, full spec on the clouds, was shown to me about 3 or 4 minutes ago when he was still more than 10 miles away from us. I can see him go over. He's 2,200 feet above us. No factor at all. Probably would have never known he was there if it wasn't for ADS-B. And Mount Vernon traffic. 41 X-rays in the left downwind, runway 23. Traffic on upwinds in sight. Mount Vernon, Cherokee 15, 41 X-ray turning left base 23, full stop Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon traffic, 41 X-rays turning final 23, full stop Mount Vernon. All right, gears down and welded, gas is set, flaps are down, switches are on, runway is clear.
traffic, Skyhawk 30 is echo, left crosswind off 23, Manamana traffic. Manamana traffic, Skyhawk 30 is echo, left downwind off 23, Manamana traffic.
Mount Vernon traffic, Cessna 7539 uniform, departing 23 to the south, Mount Vernon.
And Mount Vernon, Cherokee 15, 41 X-ray is clearing runway 23 at Bravo 2, Mount Vernon.
Monweiler traffic, Cessna 316, Victor, turning left base for runway 23, touch and go, Monweiler traffic.
41 X-ray is clear.
Mobile aircraft, Victor 216 Victor.